All right. So today's broadcast, I'm really excited to announce a project that I've been working on for a while, the Double My Revenue 7-Day Sales Challenge. So I've been talking about this thing for a while, and you know, whether you're an independent or individual salesperson or a business owner, we could all use more sales, right? And I don't know about the rest of you guys, but for myself, I prefer 6-figure deals to 5-figure deals or 4-figure deals. What I've learned over working in B2C, B2B, and selling to government agencies is that the bigger deals are not all that much more complicated. And in some cases, they take less time, effort, and emotional bandwidth to produce, to close. As you guys are tuning in, if you found that stuff to be the case too, let me know in the comments. Amy says, more sales, please. And Amy, you're a coach, right? I don't know who else is tuning in. I know we got a couple of lurkers so far. Amy's the only one to say hi. But as you guys are tuning in, be sure you say hi. Let us know where you're tuning in from. If you've experienced the same lessons as I've experienced in the bigger deals being where, we should be spending our time because they're less emotionally involved compared to the smaller deals, the people who are trying to shop for low-cost leaders or nickel and diming us on every service offering that we're trying to provide to them. Let that stuff fly in the comments. Give me a couple of likes and thumbs up as you do. What I've learned is that the folks who have the stockpile of cash to execute that 6-figure deal, or if you're in 4-figure deals now and you're trying to get to 5-figure deals, the folks who have the stockpile of cash to execute those bigger deals, they've come to be that kind of buyer through a process. They've been on a journey. They've learned a thing or two. And in becoming that type of buyer, that type of purchaser, in most cases, they have a better understanding of what you bring to the table, what kind of time and energy it takes to produce the things that you can produce as the seller, as the provider of a service. Again, I'm kind of generalizing for everyone from salesperson to freelancer to business owner of 100-person organization. Regardless of what you're selling, the people who have the ability to execute those bigger deals, they know something that the other guys don't. And so that's the focus of this 7-day challenge. The Double My Revenue 7-day challenge is helping you to double your revenue by closing bigger deals more consistently. So, while more sales is good, a few 6-figure deals as opposed to a lot of 4-figure deals or 5-figure deals is where I'd like to spend my time. Instead of running in a bunch of different directions, I'd like to focus on servicing a small group of people at a very high level than pulling my hair out over clients who just can't be pleased. So over the next 7 days, and if you guys are joining me here on Facebook, you can jump over to startinphoenix.com/closebiggersales to accept the challenge to double your revenue. Over the next 7 days, what I want to work on you guys with is dialing into who you are. Based on who you are and what you want, you got into sales or you started a business for a reason. We want to dial into what that is, based on what that is, who you are, what you want to accomplish, what you should be selling, who you should be selling to, how you should be going about selling, so that by the time you get to that point in your presentation or to that stage in the buying process, and it comes time for you to ask for 6 figures in fees, there's no question. They sign on the dotted line. It's the next logical step in the conversation. There's no delay. Okay, that's what I want to help you guys get to over the next 7 days as part of the Double My Revenue 7-day sales challenge. Now, it is a series. It's a 7-day daily email to go from who am I, what should I be selling, who should I be selling to, how should I be going about selling to them, and then, of course, asking for the business, and then life thereafter. If you're not a big reader, I'm not. I think a lot of sellers are not. Don't worry. I've supplemented that rich email content with some audio content, with some video content, so you can hear it, you can see it, you can read it. If you're one of those readers, you can do all three. You know, if you're not limited in the ways that you learn. But you know, really, it's effectively a mini course, and right now it's free. So why not? You know, if you could double your revenue by focusing on closing bigger deals, being able to make more but work less, and you could learn how to do that for free, I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, again, you can hop over to startinphoenix.com/closebiggersales to do that right now and accept the challenge to double your revenue by focusing on closing those bigger deals. I'll walk you through the steps of just how to basically stack the dominoes, set things up so that once you hit the sweet spot, there's no stopping the momentum of growth to your business, to your book of business. And again, it only takes 7 days to start laying the foundation for that. You know, focusing on important things first, the first things first, so that, again, the stage is set. Once the stage is set, executing should be easy. Once you know in what direction you're supposed to be going and how you're supposed to be operating, this should be really simple. So Jennifer, right now it's a 7-day challenge. So it's 7 consecutive daily emails to walk you through the process of who am I, what's important to me, what should I be selling, who should I be selling to, how should I be going about getting in front of them, getting them engaged, and then delivering my value to them. You know, for me, sales is not about wheeling and dealing and you know, the trickery of maybe Danny DeVito in the movie Matilda. You know, nobody wants to be that guy. It's a matter of attracting the right people, getting their permission to sell, playing doctor and dialing into the pains that they have, matching the value you have to bring to the market with those pains, and then making a recommendation in a way that inspires them to make the next step. And so, again, it's a free challenge. It's 7 days. Yes, it's basically a mini course. It's 7 daily emails supplemented with audio content and video content. If you guys would like, and this is where I would love for your feedback, if you would like me to, in addition to all of that content, supplement the static portion with a daily live video like this where we can do the Q&A, that's certainly an option. But I mean, I'm alluding to, or I'm telling you a lot about the value of this 7-day challenge. But in fact, there's some freebies in there that I'm not telling you about. You're just going to have to sign up to find them. Definitely worth more than than the price tag of free. So, you know, right now this thing is free. You might want to jump on it because I might just get the bright idea to start charging for it in the future. You know, right now my one-on-one time, my private coaching is $120 an hour. So definitely not free. Definitely something people certainly pay me for through this automated email challenge or mini course. Yeah, you get a lot of that stuff for free. But again, you know, you can learn a lot of things. And if you guys want to do this kind of one-on-one video or live video, kind of a group coaching session through the 7-day challenge, that's certainly an option. But yeah, if you guys haven't gone there already, jump over to the website, startinphoenix.com. So startinphx.com. I'm going to drop a link in the comments so that you guys can find it more easily. But hop over there, join the challenge, lend me your first name and your email address, and over the next 7 days, we'll walk through that process of who are you, what's important to you, what's important to your business, what good can your business or your book of business bring to the world. Based on that, who you should be selling to, well, what you should be selling, who you should be selling to, and how you should be selling to them, so that over a period of time, after we've set this foundation over the next 7 days, you're going to be asking people for 5 figures, 6 figures And there's going to be no question of the value of that price tag, of that offering. They're going to sign on the dotted line because, again, you've made recommendations that inspire them to take action. So, again, over the next 7 days, we're going to learn a lot of cool stuff. If you guys have comments or feedback, be sure to leave that in the comments here below. I'm going to scroll through now and catch the ones that I've missed. If you guys have any insight or thoughts on me doing a daily live over the next couple of days to go along with the 7-day challenge, be sure to let me know if that's something that you're interested in. I definitely have to run. I'll definitely watch the replay. Amy, be sure to sign up. I know that this will be something that you find especially helpful. Jennifer, just tried to sell my book to a baby expo, sold 5 copies. I need to think bigger. Schools, hospitals. Absolutely. Jennifer, if you're still on, I know we've got a couple of folks watching. Tell me more about that book. Yeah, if there's different ways of growing your offering to 6 figures, right? So if you're selling books, going out into the world and trying to sell to individual people, if you don't already have that audience, is going to be really tough. And so through the process, yes, to the live videos, through the process of the 7-day challenge, that's some of the hurdles that I want to help you guys get over. Is, okay, we've got this thing that we can sell today. We've got this skill set that we can provide to people, or we've got a good that's already been created. How do we package this thing so that we can sell to few but impact many and get the payout for our time and effort, right? Because, if you're one person, there are people out there. There are bookstores, there are associations, there are expos who, have a larger audience, people who already know, like, and trust, and are going to trust their recommendation of your book. I miss what the 7-day challenge is. Alexandria, the 7-day challenge, and I was kind of talking on this now. The 7-day challenge is the Double My Revenue 7-day challenge. So the idea is to help people grow their business or grow their book of business, at least set the foundation for that over the next 7 days. What I've found in my experience of selling B2C, B2B, and business to government agencies is that selling 4-figure and 5-figure offers, deals, is very similar to selling 6-figure plus deals. It's not all that more complicated, and oftentimes the type of clientele you're selling to when you're dealing in 6-figure deals, 6-figure sales, it's a different type of clientele. They've learned a few things in their journey to become that person who has a stockpile of cash who can execute a 6-figure deal, right? They have a better understanding for what it is that you bring to the table, what it takes, what it demands of you to bring those things to the table, to bring those things to the relationship. So they're going to be more patient and understanding. These are the folks who aren't going to be nickel and diming us over, different aspects of the offering, because they're betting on you with the last bits of their retirement fund. Again, the goal of the 7-day challenge, the 7-day sales challenge, Double My Revenue 7-day sales challenge, is to double your book of business, primarily by focusing on closing bigger deals, closing bigger sales, being able to make more by working less, by focusing on high quality prospects who can be converted into customers quickly so that, you can grow a whole value ladder that just creates all kinds of momentum for your business. That's the kind of scenario that we want to set up over the next 7 days. So you can jump over to startinphoenix.com/closebiggersales, or just after I'm done going live here, I'll drop a link in the comments. If anybody is watching the replay, there should already be a link below or above this video for you to click on and jump over to that stuff. Jennifer, emotional intelligence tool for ages 0 to 6. This is a start of a brand. Awesome. I will be signing up. Jennifer, awesome. We're excited to have you. Looking forward to seeing your opt-in. Be sure to take me up on some of those freebies. You're going to get a welcome email to walk you through what we're going to be covering in the next 7 days, what you can expect to be able to accomplish from each of those. And then tomorrow morning, you'll receive the first of those 7 consecutive emails. So if at any time you guys are going to have my contact information, when you receive those emails, you'll be able to contact me, get questions answered. I know Jennifer's already voted that we do a live to run consecutively or in parallel with the 7-day challenge. So if you guys have questions, a great way to get me those questions is via email. There's also another cool freebie in there so that you can get more questions and feedback to me in real time. I don't want to give all the secrets away. You guys are going to have to opt in to get that one. But through this email, you can reply to those emails as they come to you, whether you have questions specifically on the content or just on sales in general, business development, prospecting, attraction marketing. All of those questions I would love to answer via email, but it'll also give me content for future live videos like this so that I can answer them in real time and we can kind of build upon those talking points. Alexandria, would this be applicable to an MLM type business? Anything that you can turn into a service business and without knowing the details of the MLM offer you're working in, it's hard for me to say. The essence of, or the philosophy of this 7-day challenge is to help people think outside of the box. So if you're thinking, well, MLM, we're products based and we're using our network to market, that's the traditional format. But I mean, one example that I can think of is Ray Higdon, who went from MLM excellence to info products to helping people outside of the MLM community build at-home businesses. So, yeah, I mean, the core of your business today doesn't need to be the core of your business tomorrow. As you perfect what you do and scale your offering into different directions and build a ladder, a value ladder from which you can sell to, yeah, I think MLM is a great foundation from which you can grow a business that thrives on 6-figure offers and 5-figure offers. But that's ultimately the type of thing that we can suss out through the first, 3 days of the 7-day challenge. So the first day is who I am, what do I want to accomplish, and based on that, what should I be selling? Should you be in the MLM business? I don't know. That's what we're going to figure out in the first day, or from the information we find out on the first day, we're going to find that out in the second day. The second day is who should we be selling to? Maybe there is a way of turning your current business into a thriving business that's built on 6-figure deals, but it requires you pivot and focus on a different type of clientele. That's another possibility that we can work out and workshop through the 7-day challenge. So with the 7-day challenge, again, it's free. It's 7 daily emails. So if you go sign up right now, you're going to get the welcome email. The welcome email will walk you through all 7 days, and then tomorrow you'll receive the very first email in the 7-day sales challenge. And the first day, we're working on who you are, what's important to you. Second day, based on who you are and what's important to you, what should you be selling? Third day, based on what you're selling, who should you be selling to scale your business? We don't want to set a ceiling for ourselves. That's the whole idea here, is to be able to double your revenue again and again and again by focusing on bigger deals, a few big deals that we can knock out of the park rather than a bunch of small deals that we're pulling our hair out over. We want to reduce our stress, find more fulfillment in the work that we're doing, and be really good at what we do. And by running in a bunch of different directions, by selling a bunch of really small deals to, very low margin prospects, we're not going to be able to create that abundance, that momentum, that fulfillment that I think a lot of us are after when we get into sales or we start our own businesses. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you, Jennifer and Alexandria and Amy, and who else was in here? Andrew, for stopping by. If you guys have questions after the fact, be sure to drop those comments below. I'll stop by and answer those as I can. If you haven't already, sign up for the 7-day challenge, the Double My Revenue 7-day sales challenge. Again, over the next 7 days, we're going to set the foundation, line up the dominoes to create momentum in your business, help you double your revenue by focusing on closing bigger and bigger deals rather than having to pull your hair out over a bunch of little deals. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. Again, stop over at startinphoenix.com/closebiggersales or check out the link just below the video. Talk to you guys later.